Oh boy. I haven't even played with this character online yet. These next few matches are going to be interesting. Well, this is a great way to start. Okay, so I couldn't actually connect to anyone through the good old quick play, so I entered an online tourney instead, and this is the outcome from such a matchup. We're going against a Mewtwo right now. Mewtwo's charging up her attacks, but newsflash, I can charge him up too, so I sword straight into him. Of course, Mewtwo's getting my jabs in, so I go for down smash and completely just don't connect anything. And I am losing miserably, once again with more jabs and more orbs coming my way, followed by a dash attack from Mewtwo, but that's fine. I go for a spike, completely missed. That's very frequent of me, and then I become the unfortunate victim of that forward smash right here, but it's fine. I almost even it up from one aerial and then a smash attack alone, and then Mewtwo cannot recover. So never mind, looks like I do even it up with two simple attacks. That's just the beauty of Ike. Now I get caught in a chain like jab, but that's fine. I managed to get a forward aerial in. Oh man, Mewtwo's throwing me now, that's not convenient, and once again she's dash attacking me. I go for a counter and completely miss. And now we're getting more throws from Mewtwo, but I get a ledge attack in, go for a dash attack myself, completely miss. Same with a counter, and I get grabbed again. This is a moment where I was seriously thinking that I had lost this, but then I get a forward aerial in and a forward smash and just completely annihilate Mewtwo. I cannot believe I won that one, but I will take it, mind you. And that was one glorious victory animation. I earned that victory, and by that I mean I earned it by doing absolutely nothing but smash attacks. But hey, if it works, why the heck not go for it now, right? Which is what I did. So I'm not normally that bad with Ike, so I went into just a regular smash to show you against the CPU just how good I can be with him. So without further ado, we're going to get into this very appropriate matchup, because of course it's two Fire Emblem characters going against one another. So right there I start off straight with a dash attack, and then of course I chain that into several like aerial based maneuvers. Then I get a back throw, go for a spike or for counter even, completely miss. But hey, that's fine, that's what we have the up B for to help me recover. Then the dash attack and the neutral air, get into some more combos. And then we get another dash attack, almost managing to finish it off with a forward area right there. But of course, now that I've been hit again by Corin, I managed to get my own forward aerial in. I go for an up aerial and completely miss. Same with up tilt. But hey, I get a forward grab, completely miss the spike, and then just up B and hit him with that recovery-based move. Of course, Corin used the invincibility frames to her advantage right now. Of course, I used my dash attack in return. Then we have the forward aerial. And of course, I bait out her recovery to make her go low to avoid my spiking. And of course, from there, she is defeated by me. So here we go, forward smash. I went for a forward aerial afterwards, but completely missed, but that's fine. I just kept on jumping in place, and Corin went straight into my forward aerial, and then I get a counter just as she's coming back on stage, almost able to launch her off the edge of the stage right there. That's a very effective way of ledge guarding, because whenever someone utilizes a recovery, you can counter it and just like send them flying rather than allowing them to recover. Okay, I go for a regular old B attack right there, and it doesn't go anywhere, but so instead I go for a dash attack, and that tends to be much more effective because I actually hit my opponent here. But now I've charged up B, I managed to finish off Corin. I managed to read the ledge get up, because of course she rolled after the ledge. Then we go for a down grab into neutral air. And it seems like Corin had a similar idea with a down grab anyway, or a down grab throw I should say. Then I go for a down tilt, straight into a forward aerial, straight into a dash attack. Go for the spike and wind up launching Corin back on stage rather than actually spiking her, which is not really great. Then I go for an up tilt, up aerial, and win the match just like that. You see what I mean? I can be much more better as long as I'm against CPUs and not human players, you could say. I've never known a bin to be so colourful, but this part of the city centre here is quite beautiful with all the flowers and everything, and the overhanging sun, of course, creating the shade by the buildings, which I appreciate because it's really warm out, so I need all the coolness I can get. Yeah, I might have to check out this Nottingham beach later. I believe that's the city centre, so I think that would be fun to explore all the same. So, as you guys just saw right there, I'm currently in Nottingham, and so I got here by train, meaning I have quite the story for you guys. So at Loughborough Station, I'm showing you guys a picture of that right now. It's better than looking at the cobblestone ground, I guess, but point is, over there, if you zoom in on the image, you can find that the station was advertising a new film coming out called Blinded by the Light, and that is a very significant name because it's also the name of a song made by Bruce Springsteen, and his music is the main motivation for the main character throughout, and really that's what makes the film so great, because I have seen the movie already and it's really enjoyable, one of my favourites of the year by miles. But anyway, apart from that, Blinded by the Light is also a famous catchphrase of a certain gem dragon, so I suppose that's an awesome reference to Skylanders all the same. But as you can tell right now, I'm heading to McDonald's, which is why I just thought I started this little clip right here, because I'm hungry for some breakfast, so that's exactly what McDonald's can provide for me. So I'm just going to do a little browsing whilst I wait for Luke to arrive, and a store like Mankind doesn't seem like it would have much, but believe me, once we get in there, we'll see they have stuff to offer. So Mankind has quite a few aisles dedicated to video game and TV merchandise, basically, and so the aisle we're looking at right now is the Spyro and Crash Bandicoot based one, so as you can see they have several Spyro and Crash Bandicoot pops, but you also have Pac-Man based stuff down here, you know, all of the video game tie-in things, which really help tie into Smash today's theme, mind you. As it would turn out, the Piranha Plant thing was actually a puppet. Looks pretty cool if you guys ask me. Here we've stumbled upon my favourite part of the store, and that's because there's several different really detailed figurines here of Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, and all of that fun stuff. I have so much change in here. Jeez. What do you look at that? Lion King Build-A-Bear. Last time I was here, it was How to Train Your Dragon, which is like 5 million times more awesome if you ask me, because you guys know how much bias I have towards How to Train Your Dragon. But anyway, next up is game. But as you saw from that Mankind store, they basically have a bit of everything, which is why it's called Mankind. It has all of the best things that Mankind has to offer, you could say. Now, I know there wasn't any Skylanders in there, but it was Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, and they are Skylanders, so in my books, hunting for them is the same as Skylanders hunting. And look at that, even more Crash Bandicoot on the top there, brilliant. The closest thing I could find to any Smash Bros. Theme stuff in game was all of those Pokemon plushies, but better yet, I did find myself Skylanders Imaginated on Wii U, so I suppose that's pretty cool, but unfortunately people can't take good care of the boxes. So I did find this book as well, featuring more Pokemon, but even more exciting about it is the fact that Skylanders are on the front cover. This is going to be our last stop before we meet up with Luke. Hopefully we can find something cool in here as well. Or they have a few Imaginators, but by far the coolest one is Pinata, even if he is a bit overpriced. I found Skylanders Imaginators again, guys, but this time it's on PS4. As it turned out, I'm still waiting for Luke, so whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to eat the delicious McDonald's breakfast I just picked up and finish off this mostly finished frappe. But anyways, I suppose it's time to address the fact that we had Super Smash Bros. Gameplay for the first 10 minutes of this Skylanders Hunting video. Basically, we're not going to be spending this whole hunting video inside of Nottingham. Later on, we're going to go to Ilkeston, and if you take the L out of Ilkeston, you get IKEston. And of course, Ike is the name of a Smash character. So, since it's village or town or whatever it is, we'll find out once we get there. Clearly, because that's named after such Ike, I thought, why the hell not theme the video around Ike and his respective smashing game, Smash Ultimate. Hence you have the Smash theming and the 10 minutes of gameplay to begin the video with. Filmception! Anyways, Luke, I went to Mankind and I didn't really want to pick up much because it's really expensive in there, but they had a Piranha Plant puppet, which was really tempting, I've got to admit. I wanted to look kind of like a Chompy Mage with it, but with the best Smash character. But what I got instead was Hella, purely because she was on offer, so I got it really cheap. And the reason why I got this one in specific is because her costume kind of reminds me of Smolder Dash's awakened form in Skylanders Ring of Heroes. And speaking of Skylanders, you want to guess how many items I found so far?
More than 3.
You're actually right, more than I expected, which was nothing. I actually found a book with Skylar pictures on it. That counts as far as I'm concerned. And I found 2 copies of the exact same game, Skylanders Imaginators, one on Wii U, one on PS4. And I found 5 entire figurines at CX, Luke. 5! Count them! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's amazing.
I know, right? Switching over. Okay, because Luke and his lady friend, absolute cheap ass, I got and bought cinema tickets. But I did that with a reason. I was originally going to have Chelsea pay for herself and Luke because I'm actually cheapo here. What happened is that some idiot, aka me, if I check my wallet here, ticket I can like pre-book with a Cineworld card on it, and I've got to hope when we get there they don't ask for my Cineworld card. If they don't, we can just go in because I've already paid for the tickets through my Cineworld card, so I've got a free ticket on that. But if they do ask for my Cineworld card, I'm screwed. So yeah, fingers crossed you don't.
That's true.
Switching over. Luke here hasn't had the luxury of playing Hero yet. Luckily, that is all about to change as I play with Ike, the character of the episode, you should say, and Luke tries his hand with Hero. Now, bearing in mind that this is going to be cropped up a bit like that, because it's the only way Luke managed to see it, so I'm barely going to be able to see it, but this match is going to be fun all the same, and we'll show you a replay later on. Oh my gosh, Luke, it's a feather! This is what a Lego game's form of torture is.
No.
So yeah, they've got this awesome like monument here dedicated to the dead with some beautiful flowers and the market right next to it. This whole area just reminds me of Loughborough Market and everything, and of course the little burger shack. But more impressive yet is the leaning tower from the church over the trees right there. I'm sure this guy can find some sort of extravagant way to describe it.
Architecture-wise, it looks gothic.
Yep, that was quite the description, all right.
Honestly, it seems quite nice here.
Yeah, I agree. It does seem quite nice. Although hills, aren't they just a favourite, Luke?
Oh yes, they are, because they're very hilly.
I'm just glad that we're going down it rather than up it, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, there's plenty of stores around, but I've got to look for my favourite store in particular, CEX. You really surprised about that?
No.
Neither am I, to be frank. Neither am I. Luke has nunchuck keys, but for what? Besides hitting me.
My house.
His house. You heard that right, fellas. His house. So, do I have a his house right here or his house right there? I think they all have a house, but his house is the best house.
Probably not yet, but I've just been there.
Oh yeah, it's filthy at the moment, but you got to love my auctioneer voice. But anyway, there's the Albion Centre right here, interesting enough. And more interesting yet is the fact that Game and CX are in there, so I have officially found it, guys. Woohoo! Okay, so this CX here actually has a really awesome selection. Some fairly rare characters like Nitro Magna Charge hiding behind the Wii Remote right now. But yeah, they definitely have some of my favourite characters too, like Wildfire and Wallop, but by far the most interesting part of the collection here is Scratch brought it back there, mostly because I know a lot of you are missing that character, so I just want to rub it into you guys that I've actually managed to find some Skylanders for once, which is glorious. It's mostly SWAT Force based though, with a bit of Trap Team in the middle there, but hey, they are the biggest collection, so I don't blame CX for having most of those characters, mind you. Genuinely, the first CX I've seen with any form of playable demo. Awesome. By far the lamest find of today so far is nothing but a hammer here and that game that was right over the door from CX. Yeah. Luke, we got a find! An actual find!
That's amazing.
Scratch just scratched you.
I know.
Very appropriate name, you've got to admit. But yeah, I feel kind of sorry for bragging about the fact that I found stuff that you guys never do. Sorry about that, guys. So to make up for it, I've acquired a Scratch for a little giveaway. I know a lot of you guys are missing this figurine, so stay tuned for that. Switching over.
So I've always liked houses with a lot of greenery. I can't speak.
There's a window and everything.
And it's quite nice. Oh, a windmill.
Not a windmill, a wind turbine.
Oh, a wind turbine, yeah.
I'm excited, we've got a wind turbine.
And there's actually quite a nice view over there.
I've been so excited for a wind turbine before.
Yeah.
Switching over. Okay, so this is probably one of the smallest shopping centres I've seen for a while. Yes, I see you with my cans right there. I just bought those from B&M Bargains right there. Great, now he's running off with them. Really small shopping centre, but it doesn't matter because it has the two best stores in the entirety of the world in the same street as one another. It's brilliant. Thanks for that. We all needed that abysmalisation to our ears. Is that even a word, abysmalisation?
Well, abysmal is, but not the isation part.
I don't care. If it wasn't a word before, it is now because I said so. So some idiot forgot to save the replay from before.
You, basically.
Yeah, basically. So we're going to do this again, and we're actually going to save replay this time. Okay, here we go for replay. Luke is so hyped to check this out with me, is he not?
No.
Come on, dude, you got to go commentate with this with me. Stop being so boring.
The first match was a lot better. This one I sucked at, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, oops. For some reason, I have free camera rather than battle camera. That's much better. Now you guys can see our perspective. That was a good shield from here, right there. But yeah, that's true. Luke actually won for one on the bus because I could barely see it. This time I do win, spoiler alert, but this is just for the fun of it, you know, to keep with the Ike theme and everything. Oh, nice dash attack. And then I combo that into a little sword swipe.
I want
and
a rematch.
Up smash.
I want
and then
a rematch.
A forward aerial and another forward aerial. That's the thing. Ike's aerials are insane, and Luke already wants a rematch. Probably one that we won't do off camera, but we'll do it all the same. And then I get fireball to the face. That wasn't convenient. Then I almost get side smashed. But hey, I get well out of the way of his grip. Forward smash him, and then well, not forward smash him. Forward aerial him twice actually. He's got his fireball charged up, and he misses entirely. Okay, forward aerial again. I'm really struggling to get these up tilts, but that's what we've got the up throw for into forward aerial. You see, I'm great at commentating this here, Luke, and then I charge it up. Because here's the thing, Hero has a lot of charge and stuff, so Ike has charge and stuff too. And I think Ike's charge and stuff, when I'm playing as him, surpasses Hero's. What do you say to that? Shush, she says.
Tapoon.
Okay, this is adorable right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to quickly go away from the replay to show you a dog that was just sniffling at my feet right now. Couldn't help with that one, to be honest. Okay, there we go. Neutral air. Another neutral air. Completely misses. Forward aerial. And then another forward aerial KOing him 2-1. How does it feel to be down 2-1, Luke? How will you retaliate, although we've already done this match already?
It feels great.
Okay, up tilt. Up throw into up aerial. Yeah, Luke is getting really good with his air dodging, but that wasn't good enough to stop that insane combo right there.
I will give you that. That was good.
It was a good finisher. So now here comes the important question. What do you think of new fighter Hero?
Really cool.
Yeah, he is really cool. But what do you think of the even more important question? What do you think of Ike for Man of the Hour?
Not a character which I would personally use, but with what you can do with him, I'd say he's a good bet in any battle.
Yeah, he's pretty fun and definitely my favourite Fire Emblem character, but that's just because I prefer offensive-based moveset, and Ike definitely provides that, being quite heavy-based.
Now, rematch.
Let's do it. So much green. So basically, a place is truly lost if there is no fish and chip shop. There's several in Ilkeston, therefore Ilkeston is pretty dang great. The reason why I'm recording here is not only for greenery, but because I'm a roundabout over there, you can kind of see a train-like truck, what trains would carry around supplies in, you know, the trucks. Troublesome trucks from Thomas the Tank Engine, surely you remember that, right? And I apologise, guys, for having to zoom in on that guy's face right there. I know how inconvenient it was. But yeah, if we take a look around the side of a truck right here, you can see that it actually says Stanton on it. Very cool. Thank you for nothing, you useless bus.
You need a hearing aid.
Apparently I do need a hearing aid from Specsavers, which gives you sight stuff, not hearing stuff.
Well, they still do hearing aids.
Oh, they do hearing aids. Huh. Maybe it's my sight that needs correcting. Should have gone to Specsavers, people, but no. Point of this clip is, first of all, to cross over. That would seem wise. That is the bus we're going to be taking back, by the way, just not yet. But yeah, point is, now that we've come all the way down the hill, now we have the luxury of going back up it. Yay! This poor red fella guy doesn't have any shoes, a poor fella. Yeah, we're about to check out the Earlwasham Museum. Straight up, I love this fence right here, very fancy.
It's a Georgian property.
Yep, they even got a steamroller thingy over there. Nice garden, looks like it's got a playground from here. That's not a playground, it's a playground for flowers, never mind.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's cool so far.
And a museum item.
Yep. Although I don't know why anyone would want to visit this museum just for you. Anyway, let's be going. Yeehaw, my hearty. That was terrible pirate talk, I will admit, and very cringy. Turns out I just completely messed up my pirate because that was Western.
Yeah, he said, yeehaw.
You do better, you.
Or something like that. Yarr, meet up.
Stained glassiness. Awesome. So now we're going upstairs. Luke is just trying to make sure that his phone don't die down there. And then what's up here, first of all, private stuff apparently, as would say the private sign on the stairs. But apart from that, there's beautiful pieces of art, and lights. I like that. That's cool. and more beautiful pieces of art. So, spiking in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate I find to be quite the artwork itself, because if you manage to chain together a spree of combos like you see before you and finish it off with Spike, it's just so satisfying. Like, how can I not be quite happy with a combination like that, ending off in just a downward spike right at the end of the stage that not only finishes the combo, but just looks so cool when it's pulled off and everything. That is the art behind a spike, in my personal opinion, for Smash Ultimate. So basically, what I'm saying here is that with all of that artwork scattered around the museum right there, you'd think I'd finally be able to pull off some art of my own and get a spike with Ike. And it turns out I did. Just check these sweet clips out. Switching over. That made me scared for a second there. Hey, I have one of these bowls at home.
There's some actually very nice pieces in here. Wow. So this is where everything would have been washed. And I'm very attracted to that brickwork over there for some reason. So this is like the ideal sweet shop thing for me. You just have all of the sweets in the jars and you would ask for how much you want, and each sweet would be like a penny.
Yeah, but a penny back then is worth more than what it is now, isn't it?
Yeah, so you would get like a handful of sweets for a penny, basically.
Yeah, but a penny now is like the equivalent of like 20 pence, isn't it?
A penny is just, well, it must be about that now, yeah.
Yeah. There's
the scales as well over there and some old photos. Yeah, it's the 1950s war room, and that's colonial.
This is why this guy is with me, because this guy knows his stuff.
Oh, it's the Sherwood Foresters, okay.
And there's medals over here, which is cool.
My Uncle Andrew, I don't think you met him, but my other Uncle Andrew, he was part of the Sherwood Foresters.
Awesome.
And he actually served in Ireland.
I just realised to say awesome for everything.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He actually served in Ireland during the Troubles, which was a very violent period in Irish history.
So you know what those medals are for?
I couldn't tell you now. Look at Aaron, he's back at school.
You know, drawing?
Yes, well done student. And stay.
You cannot give me the cake for that, that'll be highly inconvenient.
I will not, but stay. We are learning about Isaac Newton.
I thought he was learning about what is now. Turn around quickly.
Well, who put that on the board?
Seems far more interesting than said that I'm high-turning out of here before I get that.
No. Get that, sit that down. Okay, so it's a quick sweep. Lovely fireplace, by the way.
Some dollhouses, which I would assume is typical of schoolhouses because they are associated with children and everything.
The old desks, I love those sort of things, and of course photos of the actual classes. And that ugly mug.
This thing is ancient, okay? I belong in a schoolhouse.
Why is he here? He should be dead. So this is more army stuff in here.
Hey, look at where this leads.
Gas mask.
Absolutely, that's where this leads.
Amazing.
I know, right?
There's more photos of a few women and men.
There's lots of words around here too that I can't be asked to read.
And some more army uniforms.
Switching over. That thing is deadly right there. Wouldn't want to be hit across the face with that.
It's not a weapon. It's meant to. It's like a makeshift air race sign, but obviously it isn't working. It's meant to make a loud crackling noise.
Oh, but it will still hurt if it was up close enough and swung with enough force. Yeah, is what I'm saying.
Say a memorial piece.
A memorial piece, once he got his word straight, that is. Very cool. And also for artwork as well, is also very cool. My favourite one of all of these, not being any of these, I'm just literally just scanning through them to show you guys, you're welcome. It's definitely not that piece either. That piece right there is probably the worst of them all if I was to rank them. But this piece right here I find impressive.
I like Luke.
Yeah, Luke was pointed to that because that's his personal favourite, mind you.
Some of these are actually real.
So, as Luke said, these are indeed real, some of them anyway. So you got shells, you got fossils, they're pretty cool. And it's better yet that you can have a magnifying glass to look up close and everything. And I believe this is the final room of the museum here, which I'm filming myself because I'm actually going to not be lazy for once and not rely on Luke's clips. But for this one, there's just stuff, I guess. Oh. As you guys can tell, Luke is much better explaining the stuff than me.
This is actually intriguing me. The lost tomb of William Dare Canton.
Oh, there's something hidden back here.
Consisted of a
Clothes, eh? I would try them on, but I think they seem a bit too small for me for the most part. Hello!
The Cantaloupe family held possession of the manor of
Switching over.
Ilkeston, a nearby Greasley in the Middle Ages. They were a powerful family and were at times held in great esteem by the monarchs of the period. They also formed a leading part of the movement which led to the first ever meeting of an English Parliament. William de Cantaloupe inherited the manor of Ilkeston in 1283 following his father's death. It is believed that William may have served in the army of the old Pembroke, and died in the Scotch War of Independence in 1308. He was buried in the north side of the altar of St Mary's Church, and a monument was erected over his tomb. During restoration work carried out in the 1850s, William's monument was dismantled and removed. Why? Deposited outside and eventually forgotten. During recent excavations in the grounds of the former vicarage, 3 almost complete sections of this monument were recovered, having been lost for almost 150 years.
Okay, that was really cool reading, but one thing, it's IKEston, not Ilkeston. Duh.
Don't disrespect William de Cantaloupe.
No, not disrespect that, disrespect your reading of it. Duh.
How nice, how nice. Oh, it's like all carved slabs for like medieval stones and...
Yeah, that's why I said Luke is much better at describing this stuff than me.
There's some actually quite good pieces here, actually. It's all medieval stuff. It's my massive fascination.
Of course it is.
Oh, Latin.
Switching over. What is this slab talking about Long Eaton for? We're in IKEston. I mean Ilkeston, but Ilkeston, IKEston, they're practically the same thing at this point.
Tudor jug, Saturn Brawl, Bronze Age beaker. Tudor jug. That is metal. So this is Tudor. I think it's real.
Cool. So the significance behind Long Eaton right there is enough, is because Luke actually lived Long Eaton at one point, didn't you, mate?
Yeah, ooh.
You did, and that's also where my aunts live, so I might just give you a few photos of Long Eaton so you can see what that place is like in comparison to this. So Luke, important question, what do you think is better, Long Eaton or IKEston? I mean Ilkeston, that's never getting away from my tongue, that is.
I'd say here so far.
You heard it here, folks. IKEston, I mean Ilkeston, is clearly better.
Bronze Age beaker.
Also, apparently, by the looks of it, this window leads right back out to the very start of the museum, back to the flower garden and things like that, which is right out there.
Oh my god.
And there's a good view too, if you don't mind saying so myself. So now we're heading back after having checked out the museum for a good half an hour. You reckon it was worth a detour?
I think so, yeah.
So the observatory is this huge Witherspoon, basically a pub, but the only reason we checked out Wash Museum to begin with is because I noticed this sign out the corner of my eye, so we already established that detour was worth it, because originally we was just going to go straight up to the bus stop down there. Right next to the burger shack is a fountain right there, so that looks pretty cool as well.
Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Nothing in my hand, nothing in my hand. Take me home, country road.
That was brilliant, I don't care what you say.
It was utter beep.
Tell you what else is utter beep, this close-up right now. Viewers don't want to see that, I am so sorry guys.
How dare me?
I dare be quite easily. Okay, we just decided to make a random stop in the store one below, and look at what I found! Actual packs for Shipwreck Islands, which are literally only £1. So I came in here for junk food like Oreos, and I found something way better. That is flipping awesome. Very quickly, what's your opinion on pink lemonade?
Pink lemonade and Lucasade doesn't taste like lemonade, and it barely has any flavour.
You heard it first, people. Doesn't taste like lemonade, and it doesn't have much flavour. Says, for one, the only Luke Smith. Anyway, that was the store we was in, and as you guys saw, I was hyped to find Skylanders in there, because this is Skylanders hunting. It's about time I actually hunted for Skylanders. I mean, like, sure, it was stuff I already had, but it's just exciting to actually find Skylander stuff when it's so hard to even spot it these days. Okay guys, so that really out of the way Subway, which no one can find, let alone actually eat at, yeah, we're going to it right now. So dark in here, but it's a miracle, guys. They didn't ask for my Cineworld limited card, so all is fine. Don't run into the back of my back, it's awfully rude. Oh wow, it's still like super dark. Awesome. It's Luke's most anticipated film of the year right now.
No.
Yeah, it is. Don't even lie.
No.
So there is a small arcade right outside the Cineworld, and unfortunately there aren't any Skylanders Cloud Patrol arcade machines, but what it is, however, is Mario Kart machines, so I just find it interesting because it's the closest thing in there that relates to a theme of Smash Bros. Throughout this video. Did you enjoy the movie?
I did, sir.
Everyone's moaning about this new Lion King, about how it's exactly the same, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it in my eyes,
There are a few scenes where I noticed different words and slightly different scenes.
They didn't mix up the dialogue. All of the original dialogue is still in there. They just added new dialogue, and they added that new scene where Gnarly, sneaks out, but apart from that, it's basically the same film told beat for beat, and I have no problem with that whatsoever, because the original Lion King is a classic, so seeing it reimagined on the big screen is incredible in my eyes.
That's true.
I don't care about what these haters have to... Actually, I should care about them because their opinion matters still. I care about their opinion less than my own.
That's true.
You should say that's true because that's an incredibly arrogant and stupid thing to say. But never mind. You heard it first here, folks. It's true, so I suppose it's fine. Okay, I gotta go now, so... But I'm not crying, you're crying. Knew it. Lions. Very appropriate considering what we just watched. But anyway, as for the music in the background and the whole sand on the floor, which you guys can somewhat see, this is basically that beach event that I alluded to earlier. As you can tell, they have a artificial beach, and by that I mean it's not entirely natural, but it's cool all the same. Definitely would be a lot of fun if I was a few years younger, that is. Then again, the beach is still fun to me now, just not as fun, mind you. This hunting video is coming to an end, so I sure hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did, because I, for one, love it when I'm hunting for actual Skylanders, and I can even find a haul of my own. Now, as I told you about previously in the hunting video, I do already own this character, so I'm going to be giving it away. But it's still a pretty cool haul, if you were to ask me, to get a double of one of the rarest characters out there. And that's the main reason why I want to give her away, because I know a lot of you are missing this one, but it's not the only one I'm giving away, however. I also have a spare legendary bushwhack, so he will also be included in the contest, which is worldwide, by the way, so you can enter from anywhere in the world. And all you need to do to enter is comment on any of the upcoming Skylanders Hunting videos. The winner will be announced in the 40th episode of Skylanders Hunting. So all I can say is stay tuned to see who shall win the Scratch and the legendary bushwhack. But of course, you guys can hear Smash music in the background, and that's from none other than the 8-player Smash for Ike himself. So, as tradition would serve it, we're going to end off this character showcase here with all 8 Ikes duking it out to see which version of Ike is the best in this 8-player Smash chaotic rule set with items running rampant and level 9 CPUs, of course. So we go off to Sky World, one of my least favourite stages in this game, but right off the bat there is Madness all about. No one's used up B yet, but there is an up smash right there. Doesn't get anyone though. Some forward aerials, again, not really getting anyone. Oh, that Ike almost died right down there near the bottom right ledge, but he's fine. Haven't got any spikes in yet, but they're more accidental than anything with Ike. But we had our first KO, and now we've got several more. That second one from the right has gotten 3 KOs in a row right now. Pretty intense. Okay, moving on. We got someone with a POW that got absolutely no KOs, unfortunately, for him. But he's still holding on to that POW, hoping for hope. Oh, here comes a fire thingy, which not only fires a bunch of people, but it hits a POW as well, allowing for the second to left Ike to get a KO. And he gets another KO from a smash, I believe. Someone got the Steamworld Dig assist trophy. Going to see if that's going to be of any use to them. By the looks of it, not so far though, because it's got no KOs whatsoever. So there's a Max and Tomato right there. Going to see if someone can heal up. But at the moment, that second to left Ike has got a lot of KOs. But the second to right one that just KO'd him, giving him more additional points, of course, this being a timed based battle, and he's got a lot of KOs up his sleeve as well, so it's going to look like a close battle between the two of them so far. Okay, we got a forward aerial from that one over right there. Ooh, and we got a dash attack from the second to left Ike, which of course granted him another point for the KO. Down smash from that one on the left platform, of course it doesn't actually connect with anything. Ooh, we got a slowdown ability. There's only one who isn't slow, and I can't even see who it is. Oh, he's too busy trying to avoid being killed from the edge of the ledge there, but he did manage to spike one of his opponents, so that's really good for his +1 point right there, just in the middle. Oh, we have someone with his final smash, but he misses everyone completely. But this other Ike right here, he does not, successfully landing that oh so sweet final smash. Someone was charging up their smash attack, but someone managed to up aerial him instead, and now someone else has a final smash, another Ike, you could say, landing 2 KOs for himself. Oh, here it comes, yet another final smash. He has 2 caught right in there, and that Ike managed to successfully get both of them, and that once again is the second to right one, getting the second to left one, so who knows, maybe that one could deliver him for match. But let's see who has won without further ado. It was the reddish one. I have no idea which position that was in, but it was reddish one all the same. Congratulations to him. And we had 2 4-place placements, which is pretty exciting. But apart from that, it's very linear in terms of who got what position, with it going down in numbers as it regularly should. But yeah, that basically does it for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. But until such moment, peace.